For the next set of questions, I have questions that involve infinity, and so I want to talk about what to do with that situation. So it says find the limits graphically. We have a graph. When you look at the question, it says the limit as x approaches -1, and then it has this function after it. I have a graph of that function here. So I will be able to use this graph to answer these limits graphically. The first one is as x approaches -1. So I go to -1, I go a little to the left, a little to the right, find the graph, and then I come back and approach -1, and it looks like the height is 1. Next one is 2, so I'll go to 2, and it looks like as I approach the height from both sides, it is a height of 1/4. Next one's a one-sided limit. It is 0 from the negative side. So I go to 0, little to the left, find the graph, and as I come back to the right to get to 0, I just go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher forever. So that height is approaching a height of infinity. So infinity can be an answer to a limit question. All right. Similarly with 0 from the positive side, we would find the graph, and it's getting higher forever, so it would be infinity. 0 from both sides, we would have to go from both sides, and they're both approaching infinity, but the answer is DNE because we're not going to have a two-sided limit that has an answer of infinity. We will have to have a specific number, not an idea of infinity. All right, F. F is as x approaches infinity. So on the number line, x equals positive infinity would be way out here to the right. Negative infinity would be way out here to the left. So if I'm going to approach infinity, I'm going to start at like 2, find my graph, and then approach infinity, and the height of my graph is getting closer and closer and closer to 0.
Just a reminder, the Litchfield Live shirts are in the activities office. You must pay for them before you can pick them up. Thanks.
G is as x approaches negative infinity. So I go to negative infinities here, I go a little to the right, find the graph, and it is also approaching a height of 0.